And that's the story of how I became the Michigan State under-12s man-tit-twisting champion of 1986, alongside my grandfather. And we're live.
You are now listening to Radio Rufus.
Yes, you corporate cowboys. Welcome back to another clandestine episode of Radio Rufus. That's right. Hush about this one. Whack on the VPN. Enter incognito mode. Encrypt your data. Go completely off the grid, like the Unabomber doing Duke of Edinburgh. You're the Unabomber on the move. Even the FBI won't be able to catch you because this is an undercover mission of a podcast. I am Rice, Rufus Rice, a secret informant employed under the auspices of an organization that doesn't officially exist, and providing me with all the equipment and entertainment I will need on my journey is my fellow operative, Aidan Rafferty. Say hello to the people, Aidan.
Hello.
Wow, that was buttery smooth and encrypted over the radio. That's right, we're coming along the dark web, through the wires, into your ears this week, broadcasting from an undisclosed location off the coast of Siberia. We bring you the latest and greatest in news, sports, games. It is your average radio show. Pirate radio, of course. We don't officially exist. And this week, we're coming at you with another non-official, official guest. It is the man who sounds like if a driveway could talk. He's like a bull in a china shop if the bull broke all the china and then ate all the china and then recited alternative poetry for a bit. It's stand-up's brashest boy, Nick Helm.
Fuck you!
Hello.
I was waiting to see when the first scream.
Gravel. Hello.
I'm assuming that's not the first time you've been accused of that.
They do say I have a gravelly voice.
Have they ever accused you of chewing gravel, though?
Maybe.
Probably at some
Maybe.
stage.
Maybe they've accused me of chewing gravel, yeah.
That's like when I complimented a girl on her body once, and she goes, "Join the queue," which I thought was a nice way to accept a compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. But a bit of a creepy compliment, right?
Well, I had been dating her for
Oh, fine.
for a couple of weeks, I think. At that
Okay.
point.
And then she said, join the queue.
And then she said, "Oh, I've heard that before."
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Yeah, well, I've heard the gravel thing before. Sorry, lad.
Yeah.
Thanks for the compliment.
Join the queue.
Join the fucking queue, lads.
Yeah, exactly. So, obviously, you're probably the most well-known guest we've ever had.
I would say
I'm
so.
sorry.
Obviously, Aidan, who is an enjoyer of Uncle, as one of your comedy performances. I'm an enjoyer of you, sort of your failed romantic displays at Susie Dent.
So she's number one woman in the world.
She's up there in the conversation. You know, Nigella's up there for me as well.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Nigella, yeah.
Yeah. Big fan. Aidan?
As a big Lorraine Kelly woman,
Kelly,
but
yeah.
not even in the sexual sense. She just looks like she made
She's
a great
lovely,
cup of tea.
lovely.
Yeah, she could look after you.
Lovely
Great
woman,
mum.
just, yeah.
Tunnocks tea cake, caramel wafer, maybe.
Sure.
Be all over that.
I
meant the tea cakes, not her.
Yes,
Yeah, we
of
know.
course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
Just wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
We can tell from your physique, you're very much about the biscuits.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Big
Well, a
time.
tea cake's a tea cake. Yeah.
Not a biscuit. Sorry, I'm not.
Yeah. Well, what would you call that item you've got under your desk?
The bog roll, or the Mars bar?
The
Mars
penis?
The Mars bar. Well, that is that's an energy drink, right?
A Mars bar?
Yeah, sort of.
Kind of, if
I-
you
That's how I see it.
liquidize it.
The
Yeah.
temperature in it sweats.
Or you could put one in a mug and then microwave it and then just drink the chocolate caramel goodness.
That sounds delicious. They're ready to
You're
Mars
definitely
bar
doing that one.
milkshakes.
But what you could also do is get a Mars milk and heat that up.
Yeah, good point.
It's an interesting scientific phenomenon. If you keep stuff in this room, the ambient temperature is so hot that it ages at an advanced rate.
Right.
Yeah.
So if we leave that Mars bar in here, it will probably be a fossil by
But
the
if
end
you
of the
had
show.
like hot Mars milk and then you could use the little celebrations as like sugar cubes to just top it up.
This is the sexiest podcast I think we've ever done.
Imagine. And at the bottom it would be all gooey.
Yeah. I'd be scooping that stuff up while it's doing.
Yum, yum, yum.
So obviously those are some highlights of your career, Nick. But I think a shining performance from you is your appearance as Ostrich Man on
Ostrich Man.
on EastEnders.
He's still at large. He's still at large, EastEnders.
Can you
He
just-
could come back at any point.
Can you just quickly explain what that is?
Ostrich Man.
Yeah.
He was a kleptomaniac marathon runner who stole Billy Mitchell's wedding ring, zirconian wedding ring,
Okay.
during the London Marathon, and
Right.
and at the end, we were banged up together.
Yeah.
We were in the back of a police van. I'd got done for kleptomania. I was in the back of the van, and Billy Mitchell had caused some sort of ruckus, and he was put in the back of the van. And then while he was talking to the police officer, played by Martin Treneman, I snuck in, stole his ring. Not like that. And then...
Not his hoop.
That's
And
what happens when you
then-
get to prison.
And then at the end, he went to propose, and he was just like, "Oh no, I haven't got the ring, Ostrich Man!" And yeah, and that was me, and I got away.
Why are you called Ostrich Man?
Because I was dressed up as an ostrich.
Oh, okay. You just didn't mention that at all. Yeah.
Was that like some sort of charity thing for the marathon? Was that his sort of
I
disguise?
think his disguise was that he would dress up as an ostrich,
Yeah.
but there's quite a lot of space in that costume to store stuff.
How would you say you're prepared for that role from like an artistic standpoint?
Go method. Go
Well-
down to Camber Sands, whack your head in the beach.
Yeah, absolutely. I had my head in the beach, and I was stealing stuff,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's how I did it.
Just watch your phone there, Rufus. You could still be in character.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, no.
Well, it was kind of like the character was fashioned around my
Yeah.
true self.
As an ostrich, your spirit animal.
It's ostrich.
Yeah. They used to call me the hyena at school,
For what reason?
being ugly and having a weird laugh.
Oh, well, you're not ugly.
I thought
I
you
used
were talking
to
about
be.
the spots.
And I haven't heard you laughed at. So
Yeah, you
Sorry?
could, I thought you were talking about like spots or something.
I don't think hyenas. I don't know.
they kind of got like patchy bits,
Yeah.
haven't they?
Yeah, maybe I had alopecia and didn't even know. Yeah, who knows?
Maybe.
Yeah. It's random.
And what were you? What's your spirit animal?
I feel like a bear or a bull or something.
Yeah,
At least stay
bear or
away if
bull.
possible.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Stay
But
away
if I
from
was-
China shops. Hey?
So what was? Did you have a better experience performing as Ostrich Man in EastEnders or as Spade Man in Hell's Garden, the short film from 2016?
Spade Man.
Also, what is that?
Is it the exact same role, just you used a spade as your weapon?
I've got very vague memories of Hell's Garden.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what it was called.
Hell's
yeah.
Garden. I think it was like a minute and a half short film
Right.
that was, or maybe it was a minute. It was like part of a, maybe it was part of a horror film
Right, okay.
festival thing, and the challenge was to make a horror movie in a minute.
It wasn't. I thought it was like a spin-off of Hell's Kitchen, but it's Gordon Ramsay going, "You're the fucking shittest gardener."
Look at these herbs.
yeah.
Yeah. No, it wasn't that. But I was just in a garden shoveling. I think I was shoveling intestines.
Okay.
As you do.
I was about to ask who would win in a fight between Spade Man and Ostrich Man, but if Spade Man shoveling intestines,
Spade Man would definitely win against
Also,
Ostrich
he's
Man.
got the spade, which
Yeah,
I think
that's
is a
true.
real.
Well,
help.
that's kind of it. That's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how he got his name.
right. Okay.
that's the thing. If he looks
Yeah.
away for a second, Ostrich Man will have that spade.
The weird thing about Ostrich Man was he was called that before he even dressed up as an ostrich.
Right. Yeah.
So
Those
we
sort
don't
of
know that. But Spade Man,
I think
his real name was Ian.
weren't spades named after him?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I got
Can
that.
we expect to see more from either of those characters? Maybe like a team up, like
Well,
an
that's
Avengers thing.
I think. Well, maybe not a team up. I think Spade Man probably died a horrible death.
Yeah.
But
Died at the hand of his own spade, maybe.
maybe.
That'd be pretty poetic. To
Well, he
be fair.
dug his own grave and then he lay in it and then he filled it in a little bit, but then he got his mate to finish it off.
Yeah.
Pat it down at the top.
That's a nice
Make
way
it
of
all
thinking about
flat.
I always think about those buried alive shows. I
Oh,
do
yeah.
great at that because I like lying down in bed anyway.
Yeah.
You know, like those people. Why,
Do you
why
like
you
lying
complain?
down in bed with soil all over your face?
Well, it's only a little bit.
Well, I think when they bury you alive, they go all the way.
Would you?
Unless it's
You
a
don't have
shallow
like you
grave.
don't have a snorkel or something. Like you're fucked if you're down there.
Yeah, but all I need is just bury me with my phone over my eyes, and I can just watch YouTube for hours and hours, like I do anyway on the weekend.
Are you in a coffin?
Right? Is that what we're talking? Yeah.
Well, some people are
I was imagining
soil to the face.
I just imagined people kicking dirt over you.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
If that's the case, you don't have any room for YouTube shorts.
You know,
No.
a pauper's grave for
There
you.
was a case of an African priest who was convinced that he was Jesus reborn, and so to prove it, he buried himself alive for a few days just to show he could resurrect. And then they dug him up, and he killed him. He was dead.
He was dead, yeah.
Tried to
yeah.
bring him back on the Sunday, and he was just fully dead.
Yeah. to be fair, Jesus would be dead by now.
He probably will be.
That's true. Bruce Lee said,
Jesus would be dead by now.
yeah, I think that was one of his quotes. It was that, and then,
Oh yeah.
yeah, of course, Hayat.
Oh yeah,
Hayat's one of the big ones.
oh yeah, Bruce Lee
Oh, what?
at your service.
And of course, he did say, if you outlive your enemies, you beat them.
Sure.
In which case, I beat Bruce Lee and Jesus.
So which one of the Beatles is going to win?
Well, I'm going to beat all of them.
Paul or Ringo?
Hopefully.
Paul or Ringo?
Ringo's because he's more
So
chill.
if Paul McCartney dies before you, then you've beaten Paul McCartney.
In that very specific game, yeah.
No, it's the only game. He can't play bass anymore, can
That's
he?
true, yeah. If once he dies, I am a better bass player than him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Du-du-dung, dung, dung, du-dung, dung,
I
dung, dung.
fumbled about with the thing. It's what they give to, when you can't play any instruments, they let you play bass.
Well, bass is the loneliest of all instruments.
Is it?
Can you imagine practicing with a bass?
Yeah.
I mean,
The triangle's pretty lonely as well, I would say.
wow, triangle. How much practicing are you doing?
Maybe not enough.
With bass, you're practicing for hours and hours on your own, and it's just rhythm, innit?
You say that like you've done that. You've slaved away on those hours practicing the bass.
I used to play bass.
Really? Oh, you did play bass. Yeah, yeah. Sorry for saying it's a shit instrument. About 2 sentences.
I'm
ago.
not a bass player. I gave it up very quickly. I just assumed that because it only had 4 strings, it would be easier than a guitar.
Yeah.
The bass.
It's actually a lot harder.
Bass supremacists are like, you must develop stronger fingers because
You
the
do.
fingers are
You do have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got to stretch them as well.
Which is guitar your main sort of go-to then if you've give up the bass long ago?
I gave up the bass long ago. I don't really play guitar anymore either.
Right, let's hit the news.
We haven't even started.
No, that was just the intro. Now
Wow.
we're going to hit the news, and we're going to start with the most important and vital news, as the Great British Masturbation Depression of 2025 is fully upon us and here to stay. That's right, the surreptitious tuggers of the United Kingdom awoke on the morning of 25th July, ready for a covert operation in the Bay of Pigs, before discovering that in order to access any adult content, they now needed to upload a scan of their ID to the dark web. This replaces the traditional impenetrable fortress of security, the classic "Are you over 18" button, which was always 100% effective at stopping children from peeking at the good stuff.
I remember whenever I was like 12, I used to hit no. Like I was that terrified of what might
Oh,
come.
really?
I was like, I just have to give up on this.
You've got to be honest.
I swear it used to direct you to Disney.com, which I thought was always a wonderful piece of programming.
What did?
So when it would pop up with a bubble on porn sites, it would ask you if you were over 18.
Yeah.
And if you clicked yes, obviously it would go through, but if you clicked no, it went to Disney, I think,
Wow.
back in the day.
Yeah.
That's weird though, because if people are doing that and they're getting ready for a wank and then Disney's in front of them, that's a bit predatory.
Well, you
Well,
wouldn't
they've
press,
got Predator.
but you wouldn't,
Yeah, true,
you wouldn't
these
press
days.
no, would you?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know, you
well,
could
you
be
did. You're
an
an
anxious
honest.
little
You're,
man like
you're an
yourself.
honest young man.
I was anxious, but I was still horny.
I think you're the only person in the whole world who's ever clicked no.
Yeah.
I've clicked no.
Yeah.
What?
Recently.
What when?
Yeah, sure.
Are you aware of this happening? The Great Depression of 2025.
I was sort of like, you talk really fast. So what is it?
Well, basically now, if you want to access any pornographic materials,
Right.
even if you're just an adult,
Yeah.
you have to upload a scan.
Even if you're just an adult.
Even if you're just an adult trying to have a tug in modern Britain,
Yeah, right.
you have to upload a scan of your ID. To the dark
How
web.
old are you?
25.
23.
Wow, yeah, you're very confident, aren't you? So I was born. What am I? 44. So when I was a teenager, we didn't have the internet.
Yeah,
Magazines
yeah.
and whatnot.
So yeah, and if we wanted porn, it took ages.
So
and
this
ages.
this would be the equivalent of if you wanted to watch porn, you send in your driver's license to the government and they go, yep.
I don't think I've ever been. What I'm saying is, I don't think I've ever been under 18 and used porn.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
of course.
True.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the magazines, were you able to buy them?
Oh
when
yeah,
they were
magazines, but you found them as well. You could find them anywhere. Found them in skips, in the woods.
The way
in
people
bushes.
talk about this, people always bring up the woods porn stash. How was it just inside every hollow in a tree in the whole of Britain?
I think it was like a
grows.
community effort. They just
where it
built like a.
That's where it grows.
You know what they say, paper doesn't grow on trees. So was it really that common to find all this stuff?
No, it wasn't common, but every so often you'd hit the jackpot.
Yeah, you come across it and then come across it.
Were you like
You'd
those,
come across it, yeah.
You
And then
like-
you'd come across it.
those metal detectors who are convinced that they're going to find like a whole Viking longship full
Yeah,
of
but if you
treasures
use
at some
metal
point?
detectors, you find staples.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's not what you want.
No,
I find
it
that-
is what you want.
Oh, the staples in the
paper.
magazine.
Ding.
I'm not even I'm that.
I'm
unaware of them.
doing 4D chess.
So that's what those guys are looking for. I thought they were looking for like gold and Roman
You
coins and
mastered.
stuff.
You
it was
mastered the
Staples.
art of analog wanking.
Yeah.
Back when.
way back when. Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to draw it ourselves.
Just draw a tit and see what you can do.
You draw the whole body.
You would.
Were you good at drawing?
Yeah.
I was good enough.
Yeah, I got
It did the job.
I was saying, I don't even think you remember. I'm only 2 years older than him, but I grew up in Ireland, so everything was 10 years behind here.
Oh wow!
I used to have to like pause DVDs back in the day.
I used to have to pause VHS. I used to have to stay up late and take
Rewind.
Eurotrash off Channel 4 when my mum had gone to bed.
I've paused DVDs. I used to watch Fireman Sam on DVD.
I paused DVDs. I wanted to see the bit when the raptor disappears at the end of Jurassic Park.
I have no idea about that.
You haven't watched Jurassic Park?
I don't think so.
You've never seen Jurassic Park? No. You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But there used to be that if you were a kid, you just went on porn sites and you could just watch porn.
Yeah, because you'd click yes, right?
But now you have
Yeah.
the AI face scan, put your ID on the internet, and most people are concerned about this because data leaks happen on websites all the time.
Sure.
And what you don't want to happen is you upload your face to a porn site and then it gets revealed after a leak to your mum and your aunt and your granny that you're a chronic masturbator, and the AI face scan that you've uploaded to the Bang Bros website is leaked to the internet.
Is it going to be like the Epstein plane where it just logs how many times you've been on?
Yeah.
You've beaten Bill Clinton. Fucking hell.
Then it gets just pasted straight into the extended family group chat with like the caption like "I'm Rufus and I like porn" in big red letters.
Sure.
That's what people are worried
Well,
about.
do you know what? I go through my junk mail folder and I get so many people saying, "We found out your secret." And I just spend most of my days replying to all of them.
Yeah.
It's a deep, dark pit that you get yourself into.
Just to see if they know something that you don't.
If anything, you've just confirmed that you got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
right.
true. I used to think it was sort of the people that logged in and made porn accounts and commented on videos and stuff that was fucking ridiculous, but they're actually ahead of the curve because
Commenting on it.
all set up.
Like it's YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck off!
But the idea of making a fucking gamer tag for Pornhub is a bit strange.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What the fuck is he talking about?
I like when they
People critiquing the acting and stuff in the
yeah,
comments.
that's my favorite genre of comment. It's not just people going like nice tits, which if like even if I'm not insane enough to make my own account and put my own comments on it, but at least I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah,
Whereas
like,
there's-
the lighting's a bit dodgy in that scene.
There are some guys who I remember there was this one account that he would comment under every type of this video, and it was like the same guy in every video, right? And he'd be like chatting to him like he's his mate. It was like, looking good this week, Rick.
Yeah.
Tight,
Oh, you know.
yeah, nice dick, player.
Yeah.
Like, it's like
It's strange.
he's
Have
formed
you been working out?
yeah, he's formed a parasocial relationship with a random guy from Casting Couch.
There's a bicep on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So people are not too happy. They did the ultimate move when you're not happy that always works.
Do it anyway.
Start a petition.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So they started a petition. In one day, they got 383,000 people to sign this petition to repeal this law, which is like if everybody in Basingstoke signed it twice, plus 20,000 more people from the surrounding area.
Yeah.
So that's a load of
There's only going to be more as it goes on, isn't it? Because some people are a once a week kind of person.
yeah.
That is true. It mightn't have hit them yet. They'd be waiting for like a Saturday morning wank or something, and then they realise.
There's
Yeah.
the perverts that found out first,
Yeah, the
and then
people
it
that were on
filtered
that-
down to the curious.
I think I was 7 minutes past midnight on the deadline.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Right.
my
hit you fucking hard.
yeah. And the problem is I didn't know that this was a law, and I thought this was just this one website
It's like the purge.
putting on some extra security.
Like
so now,
it's
yeah.
like, oh my god, we've only got 7 minutes to wank.
Oh
They've-
shit! I wonder was a lot of people like counting down like fucking New Year's Eve, trying to get their wank in beforehand.
Or counting down, like using that as a rhythm.
Or what happens
10, 9.
if you're in the middle of a video, does it let you finish at midnight, or is it just
I
fucking shutting
think
down?
that is such an irrelevant question.
Halfway through, you got to what?
The video, does it just cut off if you're watching porn at 1 minute to?
I think that's almost impossible to really answer.
Yeah.
I think you need to get a computer scientist and a time machine to get back to that.
There might have been someone that experienced that, and I feel for them.
Well, I got duped. I thought it was just Reddit,
And then you tried everything.
and then I accidentally uploaded my ID to Reddit before I checked the law.
What do you mean?
So
what about Reddit?
So Reddit requires age verification, like all these sites now.
Oh, what?
So I actually gave them my ID.
Why is this?
This is to stop kids watching porn.
Is this because of what's happening in America at the moment?
No, it's just us.
What, in the UK?
It's just the UK.
Yeah, just the UK.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This is one of Starmer's big things.
They've just banned YouTube somewhere, haven't they?
Australia. They're gonna ban
Australia.
YouTube for kids or
Until
something.
until you're 16, right?
But it's literally 1984. It's ridiculous.
I think the people that are benefiting most from this is probably the people behind Babe Station, because they're going to see a surge in viewers. There's going to be a lot of people. That
Nobody
don't-
watches Babe.
There will be people watching
Well,
it again.
sometimes you're in a hotel, it's 3 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah,
you're
it's
awake.
like a pre-game lobby for an actual wank.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
If you like long phone numbers, then fill your boots and your pants.
So now, because of this, the VPNs, which allow you to just connect to the Philippines and then you can just watch porn freely, are the most downloaded apps in the world, especially in the UK now. And what's interesting is the UK government has outed themselves again because they're taking legal action.
Keir Starmer's gone, oh, I can't believe it.
He's realised.
Oh,
They've outed
I keep pressing no.
He definitely has a VPN from the government just to bypass it himself.
Oh, 100%. But honestly, if I was a prime minister, I would put laws in place that I don't agree with so I can feel a bit dirty when I do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure, like
Yeah.
what?
Like, I reckon it's great if you're Bojo and you're having a party in Downing Street when you're not allowed to. I bet that feels really like, wait, come on.
Already having a house party there is probably a bit dodgy, but doing it during COVID.
Like, I think it's just more exciting. You know, like when you're smoking cigarettes when you're a kid and you're not allowed to, it's more exciting.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. It's like who said they should recriminalize homosexuality because they like it. So it feels a bit more sort of edgy
Not sure
when they
who
do
said
it.
that.
I can't remember who said that.
Some comedian.
Probably.
Sounds like a cool dude.
Yeah. He was like, but you know, if the bumming is too available,
Sure.
then it's no fun anymore. You know, we've taken the glamour, we've taken the risk out of it.
Well, that's just one person's opinion.
Yeah, it is. But they're taking legal action against all the porn sites
Yeah.
that have still haven't put the child lock on.
Oh, wow.
But as a result, they've released in an official government document every single porn site with no restrictions on it, which you can just access if you want to. So you can have a full list of. I had a quick look this morning. It was shemales.bang is up. That's still got shemales.bang.
So hang on. So they take all your personal information and they send them to your parents?
No. That could happen if there was a data breach.
Right.
No, they just sell
Is
it
that
to.
the main fear that they think that people think their parents will know
No,
that
it's,
they won't?
it's giving your information to like just a
The
random
dark
company.
web.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're probably going to use your credentials to hire a hitman or something or whatever they do on the dark web.
Who is it that found this list of all the sites that still work? Because that's a lot of research to be doing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, shemale.bang. We've still got myholes.net is still up. There's a few others. If you guys want to check it out, you just look on the government website, I think. I'll just send you straight there. So yeah, it's a dark time for all involved.
I think it'll be good for a lot of people. People that actually struggle with it probably don't want to do the admin of going and finding their passport. And if they're about to have a wank, they'll just be like,
You got to use your passport.
Yeah. You have to
Photo of your
upload a scan
passport.
of your passport.
and then a scan of your face, isn't it?
Yeah.
Scan your face.
Yeah.
What does that prove?
You're
What if you're a really old-looking child, or a really young-looking man, or woman?
Yeah, I don't know. There's
What's to stop you from putting on a
mask?
mask?
Are you thinking nose and glasses would do the trick?
Or just a photo?
Yeah.
Maybe get the old ostrich man outfit out.
What? Put the ostrich there? There's no way that ostrich is over 18. Fuck it is.
Yeah.
Definitely instill the identity.
I don't think ostriches watch much porn yet.
Yes.
Yeah, we're still working on that. All right, let's move on to our next story now, and it's everybody's favourite.
Thank God. Right. Okay.
Disgraced MasterChef host and free-range egg lookalike Greg Wallace is now asking middle-aged men to fork out 12 quid per month for his private chat room.
Oh wow!
As
So
part-
he's like got his own streaming service.
Yeah, it's
You got Disney Plus. How
It's-
much is Disney Plus now?
this
Like
is
150 quid a year, right?
Probably cheaper than
this is more than Disney.
Yeah, right. To be in a web chat. £12.
£12 a month for Greg Wallace's new app. as part of his pivot. He's obviously pivoting his career after.
That's £148 a year, right?
Yeah.
No, £144 a
It's
year.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's what?
yeah.
When you could just watch MasterChef reruns for free, right? If you want
But-
your Greg Wallace fix.
Yeah, but you can't get personal connection from Greg.
I think that was the problem in the first place, wasn't it, Greg?
There's a too much personal connection.
Yeah, so obviously an
You got to
investor.
scan your face in to talk to him.
You got to make sure. Yeah, you got to make sure you're a middle-aged woman of a
You'll just
woman of a
use an
certain
egg
age.
with glasses on it.
So an investigation upheld 45 allegations of inappropriate conduct against him, of course. So he's been sacked from the BBC, and now
When
he's,
does that all come out this week?
his new app has come out this week. Those investigations were last year, I think.
Oh, right, yeah.
This is the pivot. This is the big move.
Right.
This is the career resurrection.
Okay.
So what he provides for £12 a month, this fantastic service, real talk, real support, all hosted by Greg Wallace. Fitness, food, lifestyle, and laughs.
Mental health.
And laughs. Yeah. Which is funny that
And laughs.
it boasts about food, because if you've ever watched an episode of MasterChef, Greg Wallace knows fuck all about food.
I'm a pud man. No, I'm a pud man.
He likes
Oh, delicious.
he likes everything, no matter how
I'm
good.
a
or bad it is.
greengrocer.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a barrowman. Oh, I'm a pud man. You know.
He's always a man of whatever it is. He fucking loves it.
He's a fucking con man charging people 12 quid for this.
I'm a
yeah.
con man.
He's a con man.
Yeah, right. And is it specifically aimed at other men?
Yeah.
So he's been like a terrible man,
Hmm.
and now he's setting up a support network for himself, really, right?
Yeah,
or
I
less.
think
Where he
so.
gets paid, and he also gets to kind of like absolve himself.
I think so.
But
So-
those type of men always get a new audience of those similar type of men as soon as it comes out that they've done something.
Absolutely.
So he'll be flying.
it's
Wow.
a bit like but you know how
That's kind of like cancel culture, though, isn't it? Because it just makes it worse.
Yeah.
It makes people more extreme both sides.
yeah.
And then they get their own like fucking just really, really intense fan base.
Because if you keep throwing people onto island, then eventually they'll get their own kind of like
that's the-
civilization.
That's
right?
the name of this app, actually.
What island?
That sounds like one of those websites that wasn't banned.
Yeah.
Join me. I'm a
So his it's funny that it's food because he knows nothing about food, and it's funny that it's fitness as well because you know how
He knows a bit about food.
well, yeah, but I've also eaten food for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And
But
like-
so he knows about it. I mean, he used to sell fruit and veg. You can take a lot away from him, but you can't take that.
All right, I'm sorry, Greg.
He's eaten a lot of meals, and he knows the difference between good and bad, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I never realized how much he actually looked like an egg until he lost all the weight.
Yeah, he looks more like an egg after losing the
Yeah.
weight, which is incredible.
Has he lost a lot of weight?
Yeah, so he lost like 5 kilos, but it's a bit.
What's that?
That's not, it was not 5 stone.
5 stone, sorry,
5
way more
kilos
than
isn't
5
much.
kilos.
I've had shits that weigh that.
Yeah. Yeah. So apparently it's fitness tips, food tips, lifestyle, and laughs, which is the interesting one.
Live, love, laugh.
Yeah, it's
Is he
very
just doing
much.
like a
Leave
private
love,
set at
laugh.
the end of it, or what the fuck's going on?
I don't know.
I'm going to be setting up a chat for other lonely men, and we're going to live, love, laugh.
Yeah.
Because I'm a pud man.
It includes a chat room managed by Greg, and for the low price of £200 per month, you can get personal one-to-one coaching from Greg.
Fuck off. £200 a month. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Which
£200 a month. What's that? That's £2,400 a year.
yeah. Which I don't.
Plus, you're already doing the £12 a month as well, right?
Yeah,
So
like
it just
that.
tops it up.
Yeah. So I don't know what Greg is going to do in the one-to-one session. Like I would happily pay £2.5
You know what
grand.
he's going to be doing on the one-to-one sessions.
He's going to be inciting hate
He's going
speech
to be
probably.
pleasuring himself.
Yeah. Oh, smash you, little tart. That sort of thing, right? That's what.
Not about food
What
at
do you
the
mean he
moment.
doesn't know anything about food?
Yeah. Oh, I love. That's the sort of thing he used to say, isn't it? Like,
I don't know if I can
happily.
afford to pay for this, and Hustlers University is the only thing. So a lot of people are going to have to make a choice.
Yeah. Is it Island or Hustlers University?
I think
Man,
so.
Well, look,
that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
How many people have signed up then?
I
Does it
don't know.
say?
Well, naught, I reckon, but
Oh, God.
or one.
How long until he's doing like live streams with Andrew Tate or HS Tiki Taki, do you reckon?
I don't know, but if I could push you over the edge to see if you want to sign up for this, I've got a quote from Greg here. I've been coaching guys for over 4 years, and let me tell you, to get better health, you don't have to be in the gym all the time, and you don't have to eat salads. Oh, God,
And do you know how you do it? You get fired from an eating contest.
you don't have to eat salads.
You just don't eat 9 meals a day.
That's the target audience. People who are still scared to eat a salad. I think.
Yeah.
You know.
I love how close your impression was to Jason Statham, by the way. It's like this MasterChef.
Well, my one.
No, his.
Yeah. I can't really do the Greg, to be honest. Is that?
Can you do him?
Was that Greg after some?
No, that was Jason Statham after doing some kicking.
Right, well, can you do Greg Wallace in the Meg 2 and also Jason Statham in MasterChef?
It's a megalodon.
Nothing else to add from Greg there. Just saying it how it is.
It's a megalodon.
Yeah.
Whereas Jason Statham is, it's a megalodon.
I mean, it's not a million miles away from being the exact same bloke.
As well be in the
Well,
room
it's
with him.
different. It's subtle, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
right,
subtle.
yeah.
Well, what about if Jason was rating some food in MasterChef? How would that look?
I'm a poot man.
Right.
I'm a poot man.
Brilliant.
I'm a poot man. See, they're two different things. You're using a different part of your throat.
Right.
Which is what Greg says.
Yeah. Oh, that's patchy, you little
Trying
tart.
to use that for fucking witty banter or something. but
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's just
I'd love to have
circular aspect.
It's going to deteriorate immediately to women, eh? Ugh.
Oh, I'd love to have a munch on your fish. Right. On to our final news story of the day, and the woke mob have identified a unique new target in their never-ending bloodthirsty crusade against political incorrectness, as a man who dressed up as a gorilla to pick up his daughter from school has been told by the board that his actions pose a serious safeguarding concern. So the 47-year-old self-employed horse dentist, which is an interesting job.
Fucking Cal Freezy's dentist. That's the owner of this company, by the way, who vaguely resembles a horse.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh.
And what's funny about a horse dentist is like,
What do you mean? Like people ride him around the office?
no, his
He
face.
comes into work with a saddle.
May as well.
I would say his face is probably 1.2 times the normal length,
Yeah.
so it's just slightly out of proportion.
Right, okay.
There was one time they did like a live stream for the horse racing, and they got like these hay bales and stuff in, and one of the lads put his feet up in the hay bale, and someone commented saying, "Get your feet off Cal's dinner."
That's pretty good stuff, actually.
Yeah. He's probably very sad inside.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about like being a horse dentist?
How did Greg Wallace lose the weight?
I think it was a bit of a Jared Fogle situation.
What does that mean?
So Jared Fogle was
He's not the Subway nonce.
Subway spokesman.
Right.
Um,
Oh, what? Oh, God. And then he used Subway as a way of going around schools and...
Fuck, maybe actually.
no, this is Jared. I'm not saying Greg Wallace did that.
What comparison are you drawing?
Well, what I'm saying is Greg Wallace ate less food than is recommended.
He's not comparing Greg Wallace to the Subway guy because of the sex offences.
Right, well that is another
It's just the
parallel.
diet that we're talking
I'm
about.
just saying he had
Just to clarify.
he had a calorie deficit for a bit. He lost some weight, and then he did some inappropriate activities. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's how it mirrors it. I'm not saying anything else about Greg Wallace.
Did he lose the weight before he left MasterChef?
I don't know. I mean,
I think
that
he was-
ranks very low on my sort of day-to-day priorities is Greg Wallace.
It must be stressful.
Once I got this job, a lot of my Greg Wallace time was out the window. I'm afraid.
Sure.
I cut back a lot
Yeah.
on my Greg
I
Wallace
suppose
time.
coming into the studio 2 times a month is pretty time consuming.
Well, if you watch it just to get your John Turode fix, then
No,
he's got
out-
his own show.
He's out now as
He's
well.
got his own show, though.
What did he get sacked for?
Racism.
Yeah.
John Turode got sacked.
Yes, he's.
I thought they just got rid of him because they got rid of one and then they'll get rid of both of them and they're just going to reset.
No, so Greg was in.
Oh no, John Turode.
Apparently historical racism, which
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Well, it's nothing funny about it.
Yeah.
No,
20 years ago or something maybe that they
he said the N word 20 years ago, and he's out now.
Well, that's terrible. And he he can't use a fork. Have you seen him eat with a fork?
No.
Have you seen, he puts the, how would you eat? How would you use a fork?
I don't know until I have one in my
the
hand.
traditional. I would
Yeah.
stick it in and.
And then mime, and then put it in your mouth. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And what he does is he goes. He puts it the other way up. He puts it. I would put it like that, right?
Uh-huh.
Like the prongs are like that, and you go.
Yeah.
He puts it like that, and he just slides it off his bottom lip.
Okay, for the listener
disturbing.
there, Nick here was miming seductively, sort of going, base to tip on the fork, prongs up there. Prongs up into
Whenever you
the
see him,
mouth.
he's like, but I can't. Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, so it's a double whammy, I'm afraid. Wallace and Torode out for the count.
Well,
Greg Wallace for being inappropriate, Torode for racism, and which means the only Michel Roux Jr. is the only one left.
was he doing it?
He was on MasterChef, right, for ages. Those.
I thought he was on Professionals.
Maybe. Marcus Waring used to come in every now and again, didn't he?
Sure.
And there's that woman. What was her name?
I've
She
watched
used to- she
much
was a
less MasterChef than both of you.
I'm such a MasterChef.
But I do have a photo of this gorilla costume.
Yeah, let's have a look.
that
So there he
went to
is.
school
So
with.
what's the problem? That
Well-
that you can't see his face because he's been trying to scan his face in for porn. Nothing's worked. Maybe this gorilla looks 80.
So this.
Maybe this gorilla looks 19.
Maybe don't scan it with a photo of his child in his
Maybe
hand.
that was the wrong
No.
picture to scan. Yeah.
So this horse.
Oh no, I'm the gorilla.
So this 47-year-old horse dentist, which I think a horse dentist is funny already because like horse not complaining of a toothache, is it? Like if I was a horse dentist, they'd bring in the how would you know that I'd done anything?
So the horse dentist part is the part that you like the most out of this story.
Well, there are some more bits.
Sure.
It's just not a job you imagine anyone actually doing, even though you're aware
Do
that
you know
it
how many
happens.
horses there are in
There's
this
a lot
country?
of horses. Yeah.
Do you know how many in this country alone?
Do you reckon it's harder for horses to get a dentist appointment than it is for me?
Well, it's probably a waiting list.
Yeah.
There's less horse dentists around, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you about to wow us with how many horses there are?
For every 10 people,
Yeah.
there's half a horse. So for every 20, there's one.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's how I do it. That's how I work it out.
Where are they? Because that's a lot, right? That's millions and millions.
30? That's a horse and a half.
Yep. Correct. Yeah. So between us, there's like 0.15 of a horse per us three.
You get a hoof.
Yeah, you get a hoof.
Mm.
But where are they then? If there's 3 million of them?
All the horses.
Yeah. Because I never see one around. I certainly not want to.
They're in our
many in
hearts.
Brighton,
They're in our
Rufus.
dreams.
Yeah. Anyway, this gorilla.
I like to imagine them galloping across a sandy beach, not a beach like Brighton.
like the Lloyd's advert.
That is what I'm thinking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes me want to open a bank account. Right.
A wank account.
You actually have to these days. It's the same amount. It's the same amount of admin.
Oh, I can't wait to go home and try this.
I reckon it's easier to open a bank account than it is to have a tug in Salmers Britain. I'm afraid.
Spain actually have wank accounts already.
They could really make the challenge even harder than that, right?
Mm.
It could be like you've got to do this triathlon before you ever wank.
Yeah.
But the worst thing about that, you know what the cruelest thing about that is?
Mm.
By the time you finish the triathlon, you're too exhausted.
That's true.
I don't know.
But you've got to do a triathlon before every single time.
I think I could grind one out after, like, if I've got the fitness to
Grind
do a triathlon,
one out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What, like on a lathe?
perhaps.
Just reach down into the depths of your soul and get the
Then again-
willpower from somewhere.
I've heard stories of people doing marathons and they're bleeding and shit down there. So maybe it's
Bleeding?
Yeah.
Chafe. Yeah, the chafe. Massive chafe.
I get chafe just
What?
going to the local co-op. If I'm doing a triathlon, I am fucked.
What balls?
Balls, thighs,
Yeah.
shaft, perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah.
You need to pull your pants up higher.
I think that's the problem. I think you need.
You need to
I need to let them
separate the
go.
testicular sac from the upper thigh.
See, that's impossible in this London heat because it just sticks.
This damn London heat. It's oppressive, isn't it? It's bearing down on us like a
But yeah,
MasterChef host.
yeah.
The sun was beating down on us like Greg Wallace on a Friday afternoon.
So this is a quote from this gorilla. The other day I put a horse's head on. So the last day of school I put on a gorilla outfit. Then the school messaged me saying that it has upset the children and caused concern for adults. Safeguarding is about the safety of the kids. A dad in a gorilla outfit is not a safeguarding issue, let alone a serious one. It's taking the piss. I've had a lot of messages of support saying, what on earth is this country coming to? A kid can identify as a cat, but a dad can't dress up as a gorilla. Absolute woke nonsense. So there we go.
It is a bit woke, isn't it?
Well,
happy
I
with
don't really agree with that last sentence.
Why didn't he take the head off? Why didn't he
would've
just
been right,
go,
easy.
look, it's me.
Yeah.
You know me, the dad that picks my daughter up. Today I've dressed up as a gorilla.
Yeah.
I like this.
I've lost my
sentence.
job.
A kid can identify as a cat, but a
Pulled out the
dad-
wrong teeth.
Yeah. A kid can identify as a cat, but a dad can't dress up as a gorilla.
I would be very surprised if there was a single case of a child identifying as a cat.
Yeah, that's what I find interesting.
Kids pretend to be cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And,
how you
and
know.
sometimes kids dress up as
That's
cats.
how you know they're going to be weird in later life.
What, you mean all of these musical theatre can dress up as cats, but I can't?
Dress up as a gorilla.
Yeah.
In your theatre
And you go,
experience,
that was the musical Cats.
did you ever have to pretend to be
They only
a
did it
dog?
for 3 hours a night.
I think maybe this guy has a secret yearning to be in the Harambe musical.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Is that in the works?
They should make a Harambe musical. That would be fantastic.
I don't know what that is.
Harambe,
Wow.
the-
You haven't heard of Harambe, Nick?
No, what's Harambe?
Harambe was a gorilla who got shot in Cincinnati Zoo on the 28th of May 2016 after a boy fell in his cage. And in order to save the boy, they shot an innocent gorilla. And-
Was the gorilla going to hurt him?
Well, potentially, but he hadn't yet.
I saw a video of a gorilla picking up a child and handing it back to its mum, but it was AI.
Nah, that's how they get you.
The gorilla was purple. I
What
should have known immediately.
What a story.
Should have known immediately.
That is
That's
a-
AI. And the other thing was the gorilla's hands were all fucked up.
Yeah,
They
that's a
don't-
main giveaway.
they've fixed that now, haven't they, with AI?
You used to have like an extra fucking 2 fingers or something.
And they're all like bendy and
Yeah.
like a bendy fork,
Somewhat.
but with the fingers being the prongs,
Yeah, yeah.
and the main base of the fork being the palm, and the neck of the fork being your arm.
There's no more parts of the fork, Nick.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, but I've said neck now, and I'm just thinking, what part of the fork would be the neck?
Maybe if you
If the neck is the arm,
a
then the
pitchfork.
arm is the neck. Pitchfork.
Yeah, the handle could be.
Go on, pitch it to us.
Hello, dragons. Here's my fork. Nick, what would you...
I mean, you just put it out there. Do you know what I mean? It's just, not all of it's going to float.
Nick, what would your perfect weekend consist of, do you think?
Well, how long is this podcast? Because if we did this all weekend,
Yeah.
I think I'm in heaven.
I thought you were about to say you think you'd off yourself or something.
No. It takes more than,
Could be worse. I mean, yeah. Could be worse than being a podcaster, I think.
Do you reckon he wears the costume to operate in the horses?
Why was he? Why was? Okay, so he's him being a horse dentist has nothing to do with him dressing up as a gorilla.
No, I don't like it.
So why did he dress up as a gorilla?
Because he dressed up as a horse the week before.
Just for a laugh.
actually
He
did.
said it was just to embarrass his kids.
Yeah.
And so what? They banned him.
Well, they said, you can't do that anymore. The kids, it scared the kids and the parents are concerned.
If that didn't embarrass them, this fucking story definitely did.
But they didn't. They weren't objecting to the fact that you couldn't see his face.
There's no mention of that here.
It's
I
probably
just
something
think
to do with...
publicising this story is probably doing.
I
more-
mean, let's-
from what's that? The Manchester Evening News.
Yeah, let's be real. It's absolute sewer journalism. There's nothing to this story whatsoever. But that's what we like on this show. Yeah, Helena Vesti, you should be ashamed of yourself. It's a terrible bit of journalism. Right, let's get on to the sport now. And I asked you what your perfect weekend would consist of because I think my perfect
Oh yeah,
weekend
right. Would be sport.
would be getting up at the crack of dawn, lubing up every inch of my body with Morrison's margarine, slipping into a wetsuit 3 sizes too small, standing in a cold field in Wales, and then getting knocked out in the first round of the International Bog Snorkeling World Championships after inhaling a suboptimal quantity of brown water, and then driving home without a shower. And that could be you because the 37th annual Bog Snorkeling World Championships are right around the corner, just a couple of weeks from now. It's just been announced.
And is it at the weekend?
Yeah, it's
Because other people have jobs, don't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
All the big bog. I call them boggers.
yeah.
That sounds like a slur.
No.
Absolute fucking bogger, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they work in the week, don't they? But on
They're
the
probably-
weekends, they just go
Bog
to the
up.
bogs.
They're probably
They
high
bog
ranking,
up.
They're
Yeah.
probably high-ranking executives and managers, top level companies.
And if it's been a really stressful bog experience at the end, you need to bog down.
yeah,
That's
nice.
a vital part of it, I think.
Yeah.
So it takes place at Rid Bog on the outskirts of Llandwed, Wales, which is definitely
It's a bit like being buried alive, right?
Yeah, actually.
you get a snorkel.
You're like swimming, like your
dream?
your grave thing.
Yeah.
No, you said the snorkel, didn't you?
Yeah, but he said he wants to be able to watch YouTube shorts in it and breathe.
Mm.
He'd actually be able to do that here.
Mm.
So this Bog Snorkeling World Championships,
Mhm.
it's not just the bog.
Where is it?
It's in Llanwyd, Wales, which is in Wales.
Oh,
There are food and drink stalls, craft beers, and live music, which is definitely shit. But there is a small charge for parking on the bog site, and Lonely Planet has described the event as one of the top 50 must-do things in the whole world.
Fucking hell. To have Watcher performing it.
One of the top 50 things to do. Well,
the-
it's going to be fucking incredible.
It's
going to be incredible.
I don't know if swimming through a bog in Wales is incredible.
Well, it's not a toilet.
It's close.
It's like marshland.
Nature's toilet.
Yeah.
Well, it's not.
Same colour. The water's the same colour.
Yeah, but
If anything, toilet water's a bit less brown.
Here's a photo of a fella doing it.
Oh, there we go.
brilliant. And he's wearing a bog.
Yeah, and he's wearing a bog as
And that is one of the 50 best things you can do on
apparently.
planet Earth.
Apparently, yeah.
And there's music at it as well. Would you ever perform at the likes of this?
No.
Go and do a quick
Do
set.
you know what? I mean, you've not done it.
No.
And you've not done it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've not done it. So who are we to judge?
I also haven't chewed glass, but I know I don't want to.
It's a good thing. Black tie heroin wouldn't.
Not everything has to be for everyone.
Yeah. There's enough people that are doing it for it to be a thing.
What's your favourite thing to do?
That's a good question. Just working in the bog.
It doesn't have to be bog related.
That is.
You're a toilet attendant.
You're
Your favourite thing
the
to
bog
do
back home
is
is
to
fucking
hand
turf in Ireland. Getting
what?
turf for the fire. You're unfamiliar with this concept.
Yeah, I haven't heard of Ireland either. So there's some interesting rules. There are 2 bog trenches on the course. You get allocated a bog trench, and you're not allowed to transfer your allocation. A competitor who, at the discretion of the timekeeper, takes too long to complete the first length of 60 yards will be asked to leave the bog forever. They'll be banished from
Greg
the bog
Wallace.
and can never return.
I meant bog as in
Doggy paddle with arms is the only stroke.
doggy paddle with arms is the only stroke.
Yeah, so you can't just like front crawl down the whole thing.
Yeah, you can't.
No breaststroking. Well,
What's doggy paddle?
Yeah,
just that.
just
Well, I
that.
suppose that might be the only way you can do it if it's a thick bog.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
How viscous is the bog?
You know, is it like quicksand or is it like
We'd
you
have
know,
to get
is it
Brian.
like dirty toilet water?
I imagine quicksand.
We'd have to get Brian Cox on, I think, if we wanted to answer that.
Which one?
The Scottish actor.
Yeah, he knows everything.
Yeah, he's an intelligent bloke. It will be considered a tie if the fastest 2 snorkelers are within 0.5 seconds of each other. In the event of a tie, we will hold a bog off. I thought you would enjoy the bog off.
I do.
Yeah. So I'll see
Bog
you
down, bog up, and
Yeah.
bog off. That is actually that's a thing. I mean, they haven't done this and not.
37th annual.
There's humour. You know, we're making the exact same jokes that they would be making.
Yeah, no, it's very.
They're
very helpful.
they're self-aware. They know what they're doing. You don't get top 50 and Lonely Planet's best things to do on planet Earth without run out of breath. I forgot the beginning of the sentence.
You don't get top 50 in Lonely Planet's
Yeah, without having
guide.
some level of self-awareness.
Yeah, but I just think, sometimes you go to Rome for a weekend and you're like, this is way better than bog snorkeling.
Yeah, but sometimes it's not.
What's number 1 on this list?
I haven't looked. But the
Why
fact that
wouldn't
this
you
cracks
look up the other 49?
the fact that this cracks the top 50 immediately invalidates the whole thing. For
What
me.
do you mean? You've not done it. It might be incredible.
I'd rather do
It might be incredible, and it might be an incredible thing. Maybe the guy that wrote or girl that wrote the Lonely Planet thing, maybe they were just sort of like, they've been around the planet, and then they got like, you know what, I'm going to go bog diving. and then they were like, do you know what? I've done everything, and for me, this is in the top 50.
Right, bog diving.
Some people don't like lasagna,
yeah,
but that is a top 10 meal, isn't it?
I think that it definitely goes above bog snorkeling lasagna for me.
Yeah, but it's a different thing.
Yeah, right.
Although, in the top 50 things, eating a lasagna.
Yeah.
That is in the top 50 things on planet Earth, right?
Yeah, that's what I did in Rome. That's why it was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, have you managed to find the other top 50 things?
It just doesn't exist.
Maybe they've just wrote that. maybe there is no list.
Could you? Maybe that's a joke.
It could be.
Yeah.
And now, in that case, they're way ahead of the curve.
I think it might be a joke.
First official joke from the bog snorkeling champion.
No, the whole thing is like bog snorkeling is a bit of fun.
Yeah.
I think you're treating it like it's an Olympic sport, but these people are in on their own joke. Sure.
I want to.
Oh, yeah.
Where does it say top 50?
Oh, I have another page here, but it just doesn't exist in it.
They've got a lot of okay. Well, I think if it's top, I'd like to know what the other things are in the top 50.
Yeah.
Before I completely throw this
I'd like
under
to
the
know
bus.
where it is as well. Because
Yeah, 'cause
if it's number one, I mean, that's got to be right.
Oh, it's in the top 50.
Yeah.
It's not 50.
No.
I just imagined it was number 50,
Right.
just like creeping in.
Exactly, because it's shit.
It might be number 1.
Yeah, I know.
Oh wow! But you'd say top 10.
This is
I would-
definitely.
If it was in the top 50, then you would be 50, right?
Yeah, but yes, because it shouldn't be there at all.
Yeah, top 46 doesn't really have the same.
But you're saying this list doesn't exist.
No, I cannot find it anywhere.
What the
Okay.
top 50 things to do with Lonely Planet?
Well, there we go.
Not one that has.
It's not even a real. It's not even a real
It's
list.
a joke.
Yeah. It's time for another round of Name That Nonce. Here we go.
Oh wow!
Round 1. So I'll give you a piece of information about it, and you just have to guess who it is.
Great.
First bit of info.
I've been looking forward to this section because I think this is the one that's going to sell some tickets.
Right. Yeah.
Should do.
Round 1. Here we go. First bit of info. I was born in 1944 in Oxfordshire.
Drawing a blank here.
I was arrested in 1997, but released in 2000.
Hit us again.
I worked with Beatles producer George Martin before the Beatles existed.
Anything else?
Was he born in 1944?
Yeah.
Is it Gary Glitter
Correct. It's Gary Glitter.
or Paul Gadd? Right.
Paul Gadd, real name Paul Gadd. Yeah. How'd you get that off that? You just like,
Well, like 1940. I think the 90s thing, and then the 1944, and then it was like he worked with George Martin, and it's like
Yeah.
Only so many
music.
nonces
But I
too.
think that is weird. The fact that he worked with George Martin.
before the Beatles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is weird.
So the other.
How long's he been around then?
This was like, well, he was in the 50s. He was sort of an up and coming because he was only 17, 8 or something.
His whole career, was it? Oh God.
Yeah. But no, but he wasn't a nonce then. I don't think he was just becoming a pop star.
Well, not when he was 17,
yeah,
surely.
yeah, that's true. That's it. On a technicality. Yeah, but then he was obviously went out to Vietnam. He did his thing out there for a bit. Then he was taken.
The nonsense thing, or just
Yeah, like famously, he did it in Vietnam.
He did what in Vietnam?
Noncing.
Oh right.
Yeah, no, he wasn't doing a rock
I
star.
thought you meant he was like in the woods,
Wearing platform,
sharpening bamboo sticks,
wearing platform
jumping out of
shoes.
trees.
burying them in the. Yeah, that's the problem. He was very glittery, and they did see him.
Yeah, the guerrilla warfare doesn't work with glitter.
Well, he wasn't picking up his kids.
On to round 2 now. Round 2. I'm currently incarcerated in Rikers Island Prison in New York City.
No.
I won an Academy Award in 1998. I created the fashion reality TV show Project Runway, launching the careers of Michael Kors and Heidi Klum.
Harvey Weinstein.
Correct. It's Harvey Weinstein.
Wow!
Yeah.
just think
Wow, of
US.
course. Academy Award, of course. And the Academy Award would have been for Shakespeare in Love.
Yes, it was for Shakespeare in Love. Yeah. Well done. The other clues there: long-time donor to the Democratic Party, once held a fundraiser for Obama. My ex-wife is now dating Adrian Brody. I received more than a dozen accusations in 2017.
Why are you saying this as if you are Harvey Weinstein?
Well, it's sort of like a who am I sort of
Right,
format.
yeah, sure,
Which
okay.
nonce sort of am I?
Right.
His
Yeah.
wife is a big hunter of Academy Awards.
Yeah. She's a homie.
Adrian Brody and him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Imagine that being their criteria.
Who's next?
And of course, the ultimate goal was it has a famous hashtag was the last clue there. So
That would give it away.
everyone would get
What was
that.
the famous hashtag?
Me too.
That whole Me Too movement.
That
was,
was
Right,
his. That was his sort of.
That was his baby.
Spurred on by his. Yeah. That was his. That was his.
His greatest contribution to the arts.
do we have a tiebreaker? Because it's 1-1.
No, there's no tiebreaker. I'm afraid. There's only 2 rounds every.
There's only 2
every
rounds?
time. Yeah.
So was it one each?
It is.
One
Yeah.
each. One each. So we call that a draw. We'll see you again next week for another round of Name That Nonce.
Nonce.
Right, we're going to finish off this episode with our audience interaction segment. This is Questionable coming at you. Every week we ask you a suspicious query that we got off the internet and we react to your best responses. This week we asked you, what's the worst take you've ever heard? The most horrendous, misguided, uninformed, downright bad opinions you've ever been presented with. Here we go. If a couple buys a dog and then they break up, the dog should be put down.
Fucking hell.
Well, otherwise it'd be confused.
Yeah, that's. Oh, so you agree?
Well,
Yeah.
how are you going to put it down? I imagine by cutting it in half, right?
Well, in half each?
Lengthways.
Yeah.
Which
And then you have half
oh,
each.
Yeah,
You've got to go lengthways because then otherwise someone gets the face. Which
Who
is the
wants
best.
half a dog?
No one wants the ass half.
No, I'd prefer to have face. I think.
It's you're not doing.
That's what he said. To do
So
it.
you're not doing a cross section.
Yeah,
You're
sorry.
doing it from
Forgive me.
tail to tip.
I haven't cut many dogs in half of my time.
Yeah, you idiots.
Well, how many divorces have you gone through?
Only 2.
You wouldn't be in charge of doing it. You'd take it to a
See, we
veterinarian.
had cats.
Take it to the specialist.
Whose cats?
We had cats, not dogs.
You hate cats.
No, I had cats.
Oh, you had.
Have you ever had to halve one of those?
I haven't. No.
No, but your parents are still together, so it's all
They
good.
are.
Yep.
Well, you can half a cat 9 times. 4.5.
How do you half something half a time?
Well, by cutting it into a quarter.
That's if you quarter something, you haven't halved it.
If you've got a half and you cut it in half,
Yeah.
then you've got a half of a half.
Yeah.
How
yeah.
long do you have to leave it before it's not a quarter and it's just another half?
Look, if you've gone through a divorce and you've got half a dog, you're not thinking about the other half anymore. You're thinking about just your dog, and then that becomes, a whole dog in your
And you get to decide which half you get, even if it is
I think
left or right.
Yeah,
I think it's
What have is like cockeyed or something.
I
you know,
think
on
it's
that
like
side?
classic like when you're sharing the last bit of cake.
If you've got half a dog, then it's not cockeyed.
Yeah.
True.
True.
Yeah,
Can only be looking in one
that's a
direction.
great point.
I could be looking at
I think if
One Direction, Boyzone. Take that.
if I had a divorce and we were halving our dog,
That's about. I'm out. I'm out of boy bands now.
cool. Yeah, Westlife.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
I think if I was halving a dog, I think I go for the classic I cut, you choose.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I cut it, but you get to choose. So I'm going to do it fair.
Sometimes there's a bigger half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes
well,
you do it as fair as possible.
Not technically, but yeah.
Next one.
Well, hang on. I think that probably the best thing to do, instead of putting the dog down, build it up.
Yeah. Give it some support.
Give it some
Come on.
compliments.
Yeah.
His parents are getting divorced.
Next one.
You call it, yeah? You stand one end of a playground or like a field, and I'll stand the other end
See who it comes.
and
to.
put the dog in the middle, and then we call it and see who it goes to.
I'm gonna have like a handful of dog treats in my pocket though.
Yeah. I am dog treats.
Next one. I knew a girl who thinks Hitler is fit. We were doing a hear me out, and hers was literally Hitler. So she, that's a weird take.
Was that whenever the mustache craze came back a couple of years ago?
Yeah, it's true. I think one thing that, even racists and neo-Nazis can agree on was that Hitler wasn't a looker. I think at least we have that in common.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, his haircut didn't do him any
Got a
favours.
dodgy trim that looks like it's been done with a
Is
ruler.
she judging him based on attractiveness, based on looks or personality?
I don't really know. Sorry, Nick. We
Touchy.
just touched toes there. On
Yeah,
the chest.
I didn't mind.
No,
I
I
just
didn't
wanted
mind
to make
either.
sure
Yeah.
if it was
I feel
deliberate or
left
not.
out here. There's a fucking wall between us.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, I'll break through that wall.
I don't know. Do you think she likes him for his personality? or something?
No, I'm saying, what does she like him for? Is it his personality?
Maybe
or
his art.
Because if she likes him for his looks alone, then that's fair enough. She can see a photo of someone and she goes, "That's a good-looking guy." But if it's personality, then
More of a problem, maybe.
she needs to get herself.
She needs a time machine.
She needs to
Go back in time and shag Hitler.
Yeah. Someone. I would love to go back in time and cock block Hitler's dad.
Oh yeah.
That's easier. Yeah.
I had a routine where I went back in time and I wanked off Hitler's dad.
Did he?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
it was a real good one as well. I used both hands.
Oh, the hand job was good, not the routine.
Yeah.
No, the routine was passable,
Right, but the hand job was
Yeah,
fantastic.
you can't fault the hand job.
second to none.
Right, so when Hitler was about to be conceived, you'd pop back in there and just sort of ensure that he goes on the ground.
How many balls did his dad have?
Hmm?
How many balls did his dad have?
Well, I wanked. I didn't know exactly when it all happened, so I'd go back.
You do it over a course of years.
I'd do it over some years, but what actually transpired was, after doing this for fucking months, I got the wrong year.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Certainly, no difference. Next one. A girl I know says she likes it when it rains on holiday. That's just wrong, isn't it? That's a terrible take.
It depends where you are, right?
Yeah.
If you're in the rainforest, you'd be fucking gutted if it didn't.
Good point.
And there's no forest.
I've been on very few holidays, but whenever it's like plus 28 degrees, I want a bit of rain to cool me down.
I'd love it when it's still hot out and the rain is fat.
Yeah.
I love that you said plus 28, as if there was any confusion with minus 28.
Yeah, well, I meant 28 plus. Anything above that is what I meant.
Oh, right.
Because
Okay,
I
yeah,
burn
yeah.
alive.
You're not going on holiday to like the Arctic Circle.
Now, even this summer in London has made me struggle.
No, but everyone's struggling. Don't feel alone.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Nick.
Next one. A bloke in the pub said Coldplay are a top 5 band of all time. Couldn't agree more, mate. Fantastic
He
band.
took his mistress to see him.
Yeah, 3 fantastic albums. Genuinely.
Out
3.
of how many?
Well, they have released some stinkers, but every band's got hit and misses. They've got.
What's Viva La Vida? What's that?
That's probably a 6 out of 10. That album. I'd say.
So it's not in the top 3.
No, it's not. It's not. Parachutes or Russian Blood to the Head or X and Y. Those are the big ones.
Is that how you? Is that how they pronounce parachutes on the album?
What do you think it is? Parachutes.
Parachutes.
Parachutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Parachutes.
Oh, sorry. Didn't even.
Disgraceful.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, I knew someone who was the kid from Uncle, and he used to say stag do, and I would say
Emphasis on the do.
yeah, and I'd say it's a stag do.
No,
And he'd say I say it stag do, and it'd be like, well, you're saying it wrong, aren't you?
Oh, you know, my dad does something like that. He says raw dog
Right.
as opposed to raw dog.
And I know someone that says Star Wars, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
No one says Star Wars.
Firstly, my dad shouldn't even know what raw dogging is, so that's quite.
It's like when there was like that expert, and it was a year into the pandemic, and he called it COVID, and you're like, what? Surely it's come up at some point.
Right, yeah.
You even would have heard it on the radio or something.
One of those words that you only see written down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like alphabet.
Next one. My ex thought the best breakfast was Oreos and gherkins on toast.
Oh my god.
I think just the toast is the worst bit. I like those other 2 things. Maybe not
Toast
together.
is fucking
Oh,
class.
yes, and gherkins. Well, do you know what? You'd eat a gherkin in a brioche bun, which is kind of sweet, right? So the only thing would be the texture. So you could eat sweet stuff with a gherkin, that's fine. And what's the other thing?
Oreo?
No, what's the other thing? The
Toast.
toast. The toast. Well, then if you're going to put it on something, you might as well put it on toast, you know.
Although Aidan did once eat a tuna and
Is it Cheerio or Oreo?
Oreo.
Oh, I was thinking Cheerio.
Yeah, Cheerio was much more stomachable.
But what you could do is you could take the lid off, put the gherkin in, and then put the lid back on
Or-
and eat it like a little cream
The
burger.
toast
You could
goes.
use the cream as like a butter.
Yeah.
And
Actually, it's
I had-
perfectly fine.
I had an ex-girlfriend who used to do this thing called canapes, or were they vol-au-vents? Maybe they're
Vol-au-vents are
vol-au-vents.
fucking class.
No, yeah, but this is how she made them. She'd get a wheat crunchy, yeah, and she'd chew it up, and then she would spit it into another wheat crunchy, and then she would eat it like that.
Okay.
That's how I fell in
Wouldn't that
love with her.
taste? Wouldn't that?
I saw her do that from across a crowded room, and I thought, she's the one.
Wouldn't that taste exactly like 2 wheat crunchies?
No, it tastes like wheat crunchy with sort of like a wheat crunchy pate in it.
Mm.
Right, but I don't know. Once you've had a couple of chews on that, it's all the same.
I mean, I wasn't, you know.
You won't do. You're not.
You were never
defending
fed
No,
this,
no,
were
and
you?
to be fair, I never saw her do it. She just talked about that's what she used to do.
it. Okay. Next one. My mate thinks war isn't bad because it keeps overpopulation down.
Sounds like fucking Thanos.
Yeah. Well, I think he's got some good points. This guy.
Oh. Well, and what we meant to do, debate this.
Well, you could just do a quick agree, disagree. I'm completely behind this one. I absolutely back it. I think we should have more wars.
I think if we had less war, people would calm down a bit, and there wouldn't be like that immense kind of like pressure on us all.
People
To
would be
think,
less
oh, there's
trigger
war. So you end up doing a lot of fucking just to take your mind off the war, right?
happy.
I actually think war is good for you because now with our developed society where we all have free time and late stage capitalism, we've had a lot of time to develop. We get deep in our own thoughts. Whereas if you're in a war zone, you don't really have time for any of that sort of stuff. You'll just get on with it. I think it's a much simpler life living in a war zone. You've only got one problem: war.
Yeah.
Whereas now we have, we've got other problems like comparing yourself to other people and
Scanning your face.
scanning your face to watch porn. Whereas if
Not
we were
wearing gorilla suit to pick up your daughter.
if we were in a war zone, we'd basically just be dodging missiles.
Being
all
Greg
the
Wallace. I mean, there's so many problems.
time. Yeah.
If
Greg
a
Wallace
war
on the
was
loose.
to start right now in this country, they would really need to reverse the whole Online Safety Act, because there's no way they can take porn away from you whilst there's a war.
But that's what I
going on.
mean. You wouldn't even be bothered about it anymore. You would
Well, to keep morale up, they'd
Yeah,
just give it up for free. And then, soldiers would stop fighting because they'd all be in the barracks masturbating. And it'd probably do us all a bit more good, right? Free porn.
Was it the Koreans that moved to Russia and
Yeah.
all got addicted to porn because they don't have it back home? They were brought to fight on the front lines, but instead they just all got addicted to porn and did nothing.
That's brilliant. That's so brilliant. Yeah, I think, fight war with porn.
the new campaign brought to you by Nick Helm. This is the last one. Here we go. My mate collects Blu-rays, but he organises them by how long the film is instead of genre or letter.
That is just an awesome bag.
I think that's fine. I think that's
That's an awful situation.
Why? Last night, right, I had to go to bed, right, at some point, but I could fit in a film, but it was just like, so I was looking for a 90-minute film.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that I could watch it, because, that one's 2.5 hours. That one's 3 hours. That one's 1 hour 45. Now, I wanted to find one that was 90 minutes or less, and if I had them all in order of how long they were, I'd be able to easily just go, I'm going to go to the 90-minute section and see what I want to watch, right? I think that makes sense. It's better than organising them in colour, the colour of the spine. Which
I don't
is
think
what
I don't think anybody.
people organise their books like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you collect Blu-rays yourself?
Well, I mean, less so now, but it's got to be a special one. Because I used to think it was my fucking responsibility to collect every single item of physical media, so that when war breaks out, I've got a library.
Is that you're a bit like the Norwegian seed bank?
I think one day when I pass, I will donate my DVD Blu-ray collection to some sort of museum. But with streaming what it is and films not being as good anymore, it's kind of like it's put me off a bit.
What percentage of your physical media collection is porn mags?
Probably at least 25.
Well, I don't.
Half?
I've got some. I see them as like cherished heirlooms.
Pass it on to the kids and.
Well, I probably won't have kids the rate I'm going.
Right. Okay.
I'm masturbating so much.
Donate that one to the Smithsonian then.
Yeah.
I don't
If
really
not,
have much.
CX will probably give you £7 for all of them.
Yeah, that's true.
But
It doesn't work.
I mean, I suppose you could just go down to the woods, and that's how people got rid of it, right?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You're going to put it in a bin
Full circle.
on the high street on a Saturday? What, with the market going on? Everyone would see you do it unless you put it in a bag.
Oh, the old bag
Yeah,
solution.
that classic.
Yeah. And on that note, we're going to leave things there. It really has come full circle. We put porn in trees right at the beginning of this show, and now we're taking it out of it.
Is there
Thank
anything
you
you'd like to
for
promote?
coming on, Nick. If there's anything you want to promote, look down the lens and speak directly to the souls of the people.
I'm on tour from September the 12th to November the 29th. I'm going everywhere. It's called No One Gets Out Alive. It's going to be really good. It's the best night out this year.
Is it on the top 50 Lonely Planet?
It's slightly below bog hunting or whatever it is.
Yeah,
It's bog
49.
surfing.
yeah.
But yeah, it's in there, but it's not.
Nice to be included, I think.
It's lovely to be included.
Yeah.
Album coming out in the autumn.
So as always, we thank Nick Helm. He's here this time, but sometimes he isn't. And we'll
You
be
just
back.
throw these nuggets out there and see what happens. Do you know what I mean?
We don't get stopped by anything, even nuclear war, but some, maybe, I don't know, flesh-eating spondylitis might get us one day. But
People
as
should
always,
have to upload their passports to watch this.
yeah. As always, we'll see you again next week.
Scan those faces.
Back to you in the studio.